Hey everybody, welcome back to beautiful Superstition Mountain. Today I have an awesome video talking about a move with the left shoulder that I've seen destroy so many golf swings. So please stick around because I'm also going to show you how to move this lead side to be able to turn on plane and to deliver the golf club like all of the greats. Something like this. Hey everybody, Milo Lines here, and if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. We really do appreciate you following along on your journey to swing like an athlete. So let's get into it. What is this left shoulder move that I've seen cause so much trouble? And it's actually a move I see every day on the lesson tee, and I believe I see it because players have the wrong concept about how to shallow out their golf swings. And what this move is it's the left shoulder working up immediately. So from a down the line view, this shoulder going this direction. That's putting my body into extension, causing my pelvis to suck under me, the club to dump back, and it's going to kill my ability to have good low point control, good face and path control. I'm going to see pushes and hooks, fats and thins, simply because that move is a killer. So let me ask you this question. If I make this move with my left shoulder, wouldn't you agree it's going to be really difficult to make consistent contact with that golf ball? The matchup I see from players that have this transition issue is the club flipping in order to move the low point forward. Something along those lines. So if in your own game you struggle with chunks, thins, maybe the ball starting right and overhooking, or just big blocks off to the right, I would ask you to take a look at your own golf swing and see if your first move is the lead side popping up and the lower half sucking under. Now, if this is something that you're guilty of and you're looking to correct it, I want you to first take a look at the great ball strikers throughout history and pay attention, and you'll notice that they don't have this move. They don't do this. So if you want to strike the ball better, we've got to find a way for you to stop doing it too. Step one is simply we need to learn to turn with a nice symmetrical on-plane pivot. Now, one thing I really love to use is a hockey stick to teach this pattern. So if I take the hockey stick and I'm imagining I'm tracing a plane with my turn, you can see this traces a nice plane. If my body has this other motion, you can see the hockey stick goes from on plane and it dumps back behind me and I can never get it out to where I want it. So we can simply just learn to pivot our chest on plane like this. And what you're going to start to notice is in order to fix your issue, your pelvis is going to have to maintain some depth, and you're going to get rid of some of the unnecessary movements like sliding the belt forward and out toward the ball. That's going to have to go away if we want to turn your chest on plane. So let me show you this one more time. This time I want you to really pay attention to the logo on my shirt and how it moves in space. So first I'm going to do it incorrectly. So I make my wind up. Now as I change directions, watch that logo going up, but there's very little actual rotation here. It's just going up and I'm closed off. Now when I do it correctly, pay attention to what happens. The logo appears to go down first and then around. When I do it wrong, it immediately goes up with no rotation. So your first crucial step is to understand what it feels like and how to wind and unwind on plane. So now you've seen how to do this exercise with the hockey stick out to my right, winding and unwinding. Now I want to show you how to do it with the hockey stick out front, how to finish the corner on plane. So we create this nice wind up, down and around behind me. Now if I do it wrong, pay attention. The stick goes up and away and then around behind me. Down and around, that's the correct pattern. So now let's talk a little bit about the diagram we've built here with some PVC pipes. These sticks are on the ground to show us that our goal is to go lead shoulder down at this corner. So you can see there's a corner where these sticks connect. So I make my wind up. And now I want to feel like my lead shoulder goes down at that corner and then follows the stick around. It's a really good feel for not having that shoulder bailing out early. Now, as you begin mastering this move, you're going to find some new amazing results coming from it. Number one, you're going to feel like you're on top of that golf ball. If you've heard the term covering it, you're doing it now. This is what it feels like to cover that golf ball with our chest. You're going to start compressing the golf ball. You're going to find that it's easy to get your path on the right arc and to match the face to it. So the ball is going to curve a lot less. And maybe best of all, you're going to finally start hitting the ball first and seeing the divot in front of the golf ball, like this. So again, if this is you, let's get rid of this pattern and begin to feel the opposite. We're going to feel our rear end staying back, the shirt logo working down and around. Something more along these lines. Now let me hit one more from face on so you can really see what this pattern looks like from a different vantage point. So there you have it. This is really good medicine for those of you who struggle with the early extension, the lead side popping up to shallow the golf club out, and it's going to really help you with your low point and face and path control, and you're going to finally start hitting the middle of that golf club like you never have before. Thanks again for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit that like button so we can give you more content just like this to help you learn to swing like an athlete.